Good morning, 3-1 Go Land. It's Friday, May 9th. I know a lot of people don't do dates, but I don't really see an issue with it. I'm not trying to keep you guys in the dark. I feel like you should know when this is. I mean, are you going to be disappointed in me if the video takes a week or two to get out? I try to keep things in order, so it is what it is. They'll go out when I want to put them out, and I want to keep everything in order as best I can. Once in a while, I'll put a short out early just for like a teaser, but it's been 1 week of marriage. She hasn't got rid of me yet. As you guys will see in the last video, we were getting close to getting married, and we did that Friday with just our kids and grandkids. It was a great day, and we spent a few days up north together, and it was a nice time. So I got back to work yesterday, had a few days off this week, and now today my last day of the week, so it was a nice easy week for me. And I have decided to start things out today because, well, my first day kind of back in the truck on a normal deal. Yesterday I did a local job that was kind of quick at Sugar Road with me, and I forgot to bring anything with me. So that being said, we are going to the racetrack tonight. Martin 131 Dragway with the Village Motorsports Camaro. I am going to be leaving. Motorhome is at home. Sugar's going to have, she's so sweet. She's going to have it loaded with food and everything I need to go. And then she's going to meet me out there later tonight. She's got an obligation with one of the kids. And she's going to go to that and then drive out and meet me later. But I have to be there as soon as I can. I should be there today, but duty calls here. They're going to run around 11, allegedly. And then I think again around 5. And I'm hoping that this job is done and I can be there or on the way there by around then. So I feel bad that those guys are running on a skeleton crew, but they're all good guys. They'll take care of things. And then tomorrow we'll do whatever we have to tonight, and then tomorrow we'll run, and hopefully we can have a successful day at the track. I don't know the name of the race, something about Spring Dust Off or something like that, but I think it's sponsored by Torque Storm, which is a supercharger manufacturer here in Grand Rapids. They make, I'd call it a belt-driven blower, ProCharger type deal. Not ProCharger brand, but that type of supercharger. And yeah, they're putting that deal on. Sorry, I saw something fall over. So I am gonna do my best to be more of a vlogger and record a bunch of it. I'm gonna bring the drone. I'm gonna bring cameras. Maybe even do something on the car, and like to make a nice video for you guys. So it's gonna be a little bit of work and a little bit of play, which is what I'm trying to do more often, instead of making all of them about trucking or all of them about racing. I want to have a little bit of each, and it'll give me time to get better at it, I guess, running the drone and seeing what shots are the best. I do like to focus on the job when I'm there because it's a fast car and I take it seriously, the job. We line them up and do all the things, get everything safety-wise ready for them. So I just want to make sure that I'm focusing on that. But I'd love to get the drone up in the air if I could balance the two things. I don't know that I can. Just because I'll be focused on, worried about the drone up in the air and trying to do my job there. So we'll see what happens. I will be flying it. I just don't know if I'll be able to get our car with the drone. I'll do it when other cars are out there. But also, we'll talk a little bit about the mean one. I can't remember if this video is going to end up with the footage from last Sunday, but Chum and I came home on Sunday Sugar was nice enough to let me do that on what would be our honeymoon, go work on the race car. And we popped the heads off, and sure enough, we have one bent valve. We bent the exhaust valve on number 5, and then number 4, we burned the head. We torched it. There's a hole in it right by the head stud. It burned through the aluminum, burned through the wire that's up there that helps clamp the head gasket, and it started to cut through the head stud, believe it or not. So I wish I understood it more. I know a lean condition will do that. I had it on my other car, the small block, and I've melted a lot of things on that car. But it was real lean, and we fixed it, and it hasn't done it since. But we did have 3 hot plugs, but we see no indication why it should have been lean. The pump had more than enough fuel. That went out to Brian Robbins, and he reflowed it. In fact, he said we need to take more fuel away. So he changed the pump sizer to make it flow the right amount of fuel for what we're trying to do. So I'm going to clean all the injector lines out. Travis is reworking the heads. He's already got them welded up. I believe I know he filled the heads. They were water jacketed heads, and he filled them with that synthetic concrete. So I'm gonna have to see what that looks like. He said he'd take some pictures because I told him he said he knew I'd want to make a video of it. But it's supposed to make the heads a lot stronger and maybe help alleviate from this problem. I don't really know, but Travis thinks it was just a not the best valve lash job. So if that's the case, then that's on me, and I'll do better next time. I don't know if the bent valve would have done it, but it was on the opposite side, so it seems strange that it could. But I asked him to help me understand the valve lash causing it so I could explain it to you guys, and we haven't had time to do that yet. But I got burst panels in. I ordered another battery charger. I don't know if I told you guys this originally, but my battery charger went bad for the starter pack. The starter pack is a 48 volt. It's 4 12-volt batteries, 48 volt, and that's what we turn we hook it onto the front of the blower, and it spins everything and fires the motor up. Sorry about that. I had to pause for a telephone call. Sugar was getting some directions from me. We are at our loading site, picking up our second load of the day. This is a little bit of I'd say longer turnaround, probably about 2 hours around. So I loaded just before 7 this morning, my first one. So, yeah, so we were talking about, I think, the mean one, so I will have to just wing it from there. And I'm gonna clean all the fuel injection lines out. Travis welded and machined the head. I'm gonna post some pictures of the damage that was done, still from the first weekend of the year, and hopefully
coming on with 21 AA for Timberline.
The engine will be done. Travis said early next week. I don't know if that means he'll have it together or he'll just be done and ready to put it together, but I think he'll have a few hours in that at my house. We got to put the new burst panels on, and he'll have to put the heads on, torque everything, and intake. Then it'll take 2 of us to put the blower on. But anyway, so once the motor's done, that will be hurdle number 1. But I found it hurdle number 2 last night. I'd like to think I'm more of an optimist than a pessimist, so I don't always look for bad or whatever, but I heard something when they started towing me back that Saturday night when we broke the second time.
That was a perfect load. You could probably load that super train fleet the same way.
And as I suspected, the rear end is broke. I heard a noise. I wasn't sure what it was. We pulled the rear end out last night, pulled the third member, and the gears were coming apart. Thank God we caught it before stuff went south and we broke out in the middle of the track and did more damage, like over-rev the motor or something like that. So that's another expense. I'm really hoping I can have it together for an Outlaw weekend, which is 1 week from today, that we have to be in Ohio about this time getting ready to qualify. So I found a gear set. I'm trying to verify that we can... Sorry, I'm watching a loader that loads me. He loaded material in a trailer behind a pickup, and now he's putting material in the pickup as well. So I'm just impressed that the guy's really gonna put that much weight on this old Dodge. So I'm just sitting here watching it. But anyway, I found a gear set. I just gotta decide if I wanna spend the money. We gotta buy a new parachute because I damaged it last year. So that means repair the motor, repair the rear end, and replace the parachute, and go racing this week. And I wasn't 100% committed that I wanted to spend the money to just go racing. So now I'm kind of adding things up in my head, wondering how hard do I push to go have some fun this weekend or next weekend. Not sure whether to make that a priority or not. Right now we're planning on it, but I'm going to kind of see how things shake out. Got to fix the car at one way or another. So if I can get the parts ordered, I should have them by Monday or Tuesday, I think. And yeah, gear set's about $750. Getting somebody to set it up, I don't know how much that's going to be. Doing the motor, I don't know what that's going to cost. Travis and I work together quite a bit, so it may or may not be a huge expense. I don't know. Excuse me for a second. 50 to 51 for me, if you would. He said that whatever you loaded on his lead was perfect, so pretty much do the same thing on my lead. Put the rest of the pup. So, yeah. I'm gonna push to try to get it done and be ready to go. Everyone else wants to go. There's just times when in my mind I wonder if I'm trying too hard. So by the time you guys see this, it'll probably be the weekend of the race, but time will tell. But yeah, so the rear end's broke. I'll get some photos of that when I get it apart. I got the third member out, but if you know rear end, it's got a ring and a pinion gear, and when those come apart, I should be able to show you what's going on with the I'm waving at the guy driving by me in the excavator. What's going on with the gears? They're starting to peel the gears off the pinion, which in turn is what the noise I heard. So I'm really thankful to be in tune enough to notice the difference when they're towing me back, but you don't hear that when the car's running or when you're going down the track with that. So it was definitely a good save, I think. Maybe a money saver, but yeah. The mean one has been a good car. It still is. When we took that rear end apart, it said 2015 was when it went back together last. There was somebody rode on it. I don't think it had a hard life that whole time because the car sat for so many years, but this is my third season. I haven't run 3 seasons with it, but we've run 2, and we were pretty hard on it last year. As far as putting power in through it, it wasn't like an easy, slower running season. The first year we only ran 295 or top eliminator, so it wasn't a hard tune-up, but when we started going faster than that, that's when you're putting everything to the test. So last year was definitely hard on. They say about 2 years on a gear set And it lasted me 2 years, plus whoever knows how long Pat ran it, the guy I bought the car from. So, I'll take what I can take. I'm not complaining at all. Thankful gears are available and we can get them coming in time. There's a lot going on here, so if I look distracted, the loader's trying to load me, and next door is a precast company where they're running with them big travel lifts around like they load boats in and out of the water with. They haul big concrete panels. So I'm just seeing everything going on and I get distracted. Excuse me. Oh, as far as expenses go, the sleeper for the Mistress is done. And I might be picking that up on Sunday. So there's another bit of money going out. Plus we bought license plates and insurance renews next month. I'm trying to be smart. Racing's not a priority. It's what I want to do, but it's not what I need to do. I'm waiting for the loader to honk and tell me to pull forward for my pup. No honk, but I know that has to be full now. So. It's a beautiful day. It's like 63 here and sunny everywhere. There's hardly any clouds anywhere. So it's a nice day to be outside and doing things. I guess we'll check in a little bit later today, and I'll probably do a little filming when we're on our way to the track. I was just looking at my tarp in the mirror. I was running my tarp back on the lead so I could see when to stop it, but we'll check in later. Oh, also, in other exciting news, Rick Ensing has completed his TA dragster. It's been a project since I think last fall, like right after Brookville. He went and bought a chassis and he switched his Hemi over into this car and completely rebuilt the entire car. Powder coated, it's beautiful. And today is it's not the first test and tune, but it's the first normal event at our track. The hill climb is tomorrow. So the test and tune is open today and Rick's gonna go shake it down. So best of luck to Rick and all his hard work. Looking forward to seeing that car go down the track and hopefully everything works properly, all the safety equipment and everything else, so that he's comes back in one piece and the car comes back in one piece. First runs can be a little hairy just because of the unknowns, but he's a pretty thorough guy, and I'm not concerned about any of that. I just always worry about, I don't know if people understand how fast these cars are, but the capability there is to go fast. And then I hope he doesn't try doing anything crazy tomorrow or today, but it's Rick, so you never know. But oh, we love Rick. I love Rick. He's one of my best friends, and we do a lot of stuff together. He helps me out a lot on my car. I try to help any way I can with him, but I just want to see him go out there and go A to B and not try to light the world on fire, and make sure he can stop that car safely at our track. And then hopefully, if all goes well, he'll be ready to go next weekend too. So there'll be two of us traveling down to Cleves, Ohio together. That'd be ideal. If my car's done and I go and his car's still in one piece and he goes. So anything could happen. Our first time out with his car last year, we had issues and motor had issues. And, excuse me. it was a bit of a struggle bus for all of us. A lot of technology in his car that I don't claim to know anything about. And quite honestly, I don't think anybody does. But they're learning. And it will be a sweet car, but it's got enough sensors on it. It would probably operate the space shuttle, which I know is old news now, but from back in the day, that was a big deal. That computer on that space shuttle was crazy when I was in like elementary and high school and stuff. But no, we just want to see Rick go out and do well. The car's beautiful. It's like a charcoal gray. I feel like I should mention also, because his buddy Dell is a Ford guy, and Rick and I are not Ford guys. But the gray he picked out to go on the body of that car is a Ford gray, and Dell would be very happy if I let everyone know Rick has a Ford color on his car. So let's hope it doesn't slow it down. No, kidding. But Dell was pretty proud of that. So, and Dell's been there with him for the last 2 years, helping him build both cars. They built an altered last year and just really had a hard time getting it to go straight down the track. So that was the news. Good morning, 3-1 Go Land. We are at Martin 131 Dragway. We got Stevie, Miss Stevie Nicks, our motorhome there. We are on day 2 of qualifying, I believe, for the Torque Storm event. I still don't know the name of this, but behind me there is the tractor dragging it, trying to get it ready to go. And over behind me over there is the toter for the Village Motorsports Camaro. We're going to be working on getting that ready to go. I've kind of been slacking this morning since y'all know I got married, so now I'm a slacker apparently. But we put new struts on the car last night, or the guys did. I was kind of just assisting. But hoping everything goes really well. I heard them fire it up. I'm going to go check everything out. Got the motorhome toter running for some reason. This is the car. 1968 Camaro 540 big block with a Whipple. Same thing that's in my sand car. Alright, I'm back filming again. I didn't know if those guys are going to give me a hard time because they started the car without me. Now they think because I'm married that I'm shirking my responsibilities. But this is the car that Greg and I, that's Greg right there. The tall one with the glasses. Right there. Pat, he owns the car. Logan, Derek. There's Derek waving. Greg and I Greg's the guy in charge. I'm not anything, but he lets me help out. He doesn't like to tell people what to do and organize, and I'm fairly decent at that. So we deal with our tuner, Kenny Lutz, over the phone and with a remote laptop connection. And the other guys help do most of the mechanical work and get things changed around. Jimmer, he's in the car, he's driving the car again this year for Pat. Pat's nice enough to let him do that. Greg's making some type of repair up there. Greg, what are you doing up there? I want to let my viewers know what you got going on.
Trying to give the birds a better home. Not no trailer so we don't take them with us.
Oh, birds in the trailer or birds up in your life?
Good with nature.
Building a nest in the light.
Yeah.
Oh, is there a nest up there?
You don't want to take off with the children, Doug. They got birdies up there, see them?
Yeah.
Aw.
I'll hold the flag.
Yeah.
What about your arch nemesis, that mouse? That's well, maybe the bird.
You should say that beforehand.
You're gonna have to make me edit that out. This is the cockpit of this beautiful ride. Believe it or not, I own a Gen 5 Camaro that is also a 6.0 certified chassis. But unfortunately, it's been in chassis jail for over 3.5 years. Can I help you, sir?
You asked permission.
Permission for what?
Video one.
Greg, can I video the car?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, I did.
Hey, you can video my hauler too if you want.
Yeah, I will. This is Greg's hauler, by the way. We heard it right from the man's mouth last night.
You know, one of these days you're going to have to upgrade to get a GoPro.
I have all my GoPros out there. This is a brand new phone, and it takes just as good a footage now.
I
So.
want to meet Pat's wife in the other hall.
Yeah, oh yeah, folks. Apparently Pat got married. We didn't know it, but he's not looking real happy with us right now. Pat's our car owner. Pat, can I video your car? No? He said no.
You already did.
I didn't post it yet.
Hey.
It ain't live. Huh?
You have to go in and tape our mouse trap we got.
Is there
Trying to catch a mouse in there.
Behind the driver's
Can I
seat.
video it?
Yeah, and we're going to make another one tonight because we didn't do so well.
A new trap? I have traps in my motor.
You do? Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go check it out.
We're gonna come back to this later. All right, well, looks like you're good redoing the front end alignment on this car. We put struts on it last night, so I thought I'd get you in on this here. That's good. So they rolled the car backwards and then rolled it forward so it would kind of set the wheels where they're going to ride down the track. They use these plates and they're going to measure what's called the toe. We're setting, we want some toe in. I got a tape measure on each side. Going across, should let's see it here.
That's 7/8 there. We just need to give it a 16th inch.
Sounds like they got the Village Motorsports Camaro running again, and I missed it. I'm on my way over there, though. You got a heck of a way to wake up the neighbors.
Starts at 12 with open top, then muscle, ice breaker.
Brandon's trying to figure out how to
So we're first.
braid his
Typically,
hair. I mean,
yeah, we're pretty soon.
Fix it.
We're probably gonna be 12:30 running.
May not be able to tie my shoes, but I can put a
he can
put a
braid.
blower.
He can do a triple aught braid on his girlfriend's hair like nothing.
Oh, she took it out. I said I did it yesterday.
Shoot. Very squinty out there. Driver. This is our tow vehicle driver. Can you say your name? Oops, I got to put it on. Yep. So this is our tow driver here. Can you state your name for the camera?
Kobe Price.
Kobe Price. How long you been doing this?
Like
It's like
3
your third year, isn't
Yeah,
it?
3 years.
What's your buddy's name over here?
Evan.
Evan. This is Evan. What's your last name?
Nicholas.
Like Nicholas, but
Everyone says it wrong.
But it's spelled.
Call it
Okay.
sick.
All right. Well, you're gonna help out today too, right? All right. We want to get you on here because we're gonna put this on YouTube later on. So
Let's go.
what's your prediction for today?
Win.
Win. I like this.
That'd be right.
I'm gonna call at least get to the semifinals. I'll bet $1,000 right now if you want to go. You want to do it?
Nope.
It's only 3 cars, so we're definitely in the
Oh, all right.
But all right, well, I'll be watching. Make sure you know I'm videoing today, so keep clothes on and
Make sure to look good.
don't cuss. So
Will do.
family channel.
100%.
Thanks, guys.
Yes.
Reaction time to green.
All right, shut the door, Kevin. The other door has to be shut too.
Attention to the pits, attention to the pits. Small tire, this is your call for lanes, please. Lanes 5 and 6. Again, small tire, this is your call for lanes, please. Lanes 5 and 6. If you are in the small tire testing tune category, same deal. Coming up 5 and 6, but stay to the back. Again, small tire coming up 5 and 6, please. And I just race at this moment. Jimmer Klein in the right lane, Craig Sullivan in the left.
don't want to waste a new set of plugs.
Hey, guys, what are we doing here?
We're putting a set of used plugs in.
Okay, how come you're doing that?
One, to keep dirt out. Two, so we can warm the car up.
Right. We don't want to waste brand new plugs to warm it up, so nice. And we're just coming off a weekend of a little bit of racing. Car that went almost 200 mile per hour. That was 199.3, I think. Yeah. 684, I think what it was. So we were real happy. I think that's our PB all the way around with this thing.
That was our first quarter mile pass.
Yep, we try to stick to the 8th mile stuff. So spent some time last night. These guys worked hard trashing on these struts. And it wasn't until the very last pass that we got them do what we wanted them to do. Now the rear end of the car's pissed off. So
send the shocks in to get revalved.
Yep.
Hopefully Menser can get a quick turnaround time on them.
That is a big hole. What, we got 1 month for the next race?
Yeah, like that.
All right, so